What is up, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video, and this is Monday's Snap-on tool haul.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me.
So first off, I got a t-shirt with my purchase, a hoodie with my purchase today, which is always great. Snap-on stuff is always great to get, especially when it's free, kinda. First off, we have the 13mm low profile 1/4" socket. These are great. I buy them as I need them, as we all know, and I've stated in the past, and I needed this 13mm. I'm going to show you why these come in such handy soon. And then this, I'm going to be doing a separate video as to why I got this, but you guys might already know. But I had to finally get this. This is Snap-on's half-inch 3/4 flip socket set. And you get 3/4, 13/16, 19, and 21. I kind of disagree with the sizes they picked, but like 3/4 and 19, you shouldn't need both of those because they're pretty much exactly the same, kind of close, very close. So you get your 2 sockets and your 3-inch extension. And these here are simple. A lot of you guys probably already know how these work, but for the ones you don't, you have 2 socket sizes, 1 socket size on each end, and you simply install the extension, and then you have that, and then you flip it over, and then you have the other size. So handy, you know, when you're doing lots of wheels or, you know, tires after tire after tire, different vehicles, which I do. So that's why I got this, but there's another reason as well, which I'll get into that in the next video. But first, for now, let me show you. That socket that I showed you guys can be used with a 1/4" ratchet, as you see on the back there. Whoops. And it can be used with this here, this low profile ratchet. Now, all you do is you simply install this into here, and you have your 13mm 1/4". Now, I'm going to show you guys the difference between the low profile and the standard one. As you guys can see there, pretty significant difference in size, but this is where it really shines. Big difference. It's a good 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch difference of space. So these can be very handy when you're trying to get into tight spaces. This is a Snap-on 13mm standard length, and this is the shallow. You can see them side by side. The low profile ratchet is indeed skinnier than the Snap-on normal 1/4" ratchet, and then along with the low profile sockets. You can get this in a set. It's pretty pricey. That's why I only get the ones I need unless it goes on sale. Sometimes you can get the whole sale on set for $150. And this is very fine tooth. I believe it's 90 tooth. So it's really convenient. And then last but not least, I did not purchase this off the truck, but I did get it today. The Blue Point 3/4" gun. I got this from Rory because he got a new job. He no longer needs it. And I had my Akai beat machine, and I had never used it. And he wanted it because he's a musician, so I was like, well, I'll trade you that for this. I got the Akai machine for $40 on eBay. This gun is $700 or $800 for the Blue Point. So he was happy. He asked me if I wanted to trade. I said sure, why not? So I did. And came with 1 socket. This is a 46mm socket. 3/4" drive, Sorry for the camera, fellas. I gotta figure out how to get this to focus better. I know there's a way. And you have your forward and reverse here. And then you have your power settings here, 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if there's in between, but overall it's in pretty decent condition. It was actually just rebuilt, and at our old job they paid for all of our tools to get rebuilt, and when they rebuild them they always get sent back with a boot. So as you can see, this here is actually in really good condition. Once it's cleaned up, it's almost next to new. So not bad. Alright, that's it for today's tool haul, but the last video I did was on like Milwaukee, some things about Milwaukee and like flat rate masters video, and that video is doing pretty well. It's constantly gaining views, and you know, as some of you might not know and might not know, Snap-on just lost the lawsuit against Milwaukee for $28 million because Snap-on went with a lithium-ion battery. And I guess Milwaukee had a patent on the lithium-ion battery, something like that. I didn't go too thorough in depth, so don't quote me on that. If you know, post it in the description or in the comment section. But I know it's something along the lines that Snap-on went to lithium-ion, and apparently Milwaukee has a patent on it. I don't know how you do that, but the patent's got to start somewhere, I guess. So that's it for this video. I'm going to be doing a big Milwaukee video because, man, I'm just impressed with their tools lately. And I'm going to explain why I got the flip sockets. Because when I'm wrong. And I was wrong yet again. So now I have to make this video sticking my foot in my mouth. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go. Owers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Gets the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker. Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors. Madman, old 10 Don Drapers. Cut the jukebox on, make the woofers blow. We gon' sit here until all them heifers go. Holler at the tens and spend a little dough. Not on them, no, they can buy their own drinks. Take that work week off, 5 days in the bucket. Fuck it, you got a boss who's a jerk who doesn't. Throw on some Wu-Tang, bring the motherfucking ruckus. There is no pretext, we are living and we love it on a budget. Never mind, we just nudge it to the side. Give the kids a little time, we are living till we die. Focused and we hustle, but we still be getting high. No exception to the rule, do what you do to get by. Cause the clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go. At a house party getting jammed up, you were Tony Danza. When they ask who's the fucking boss, put your hand up. Never put it down cause you're banging to the anthem. 2010 trend, put the iPod on random. Wonder why I tried to play this instead of Hanson. Probably cause it gets the people moving like a handgun. Just like the little white fellas up in Hamden. Happy Easter from the motherfuckers living in the mansion. Yeah, Freestyle Friday number 9. Thanks to RATCHETS for letting me steal their beat. It's very kind of them. They're nice guys. Anyway, happy Easter weekend, I guess. I'm about to go up to Philly. I'll tell you why I chose this beat. I was driving around, it was real sunny the other day. Made me feel like it was like a Sunday morning after church as a little kid when my pepper used to buy me and my sister Slurpees. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go. Yeah. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me out. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome.